This is the last major area of interest at the Royal Centre. From the Queen's Bath, you can take the main road and walk a short distance towards Kamalapura. You can turn left at the signboard to cover a few more sites like the Chandrasekhara Temple, Saraswati Temple on a small hillock, and the Octagonal Bath. A few more palace substructures are also visible nearby. Then you can walk across the plains to reach the Zenana Enclosure from here. There are more temples that dot this landscape, of which Ranga Temple is of some interest. This temple can also be approached from the elephant stables. One of the trails will take you to the Archaeology Gallery, which presents many interesting finds preserved for posterity. It certainly merits a visit, and this covered area is also a welcome break from the sunny outdoors that surround it. The Zenana Enclosure, more commonly regarded as the harem, is an attempt to create an enclosed living space that provides for adequate facilities and safety of the inhabitants. Inside this enclosure, which sports watchtowers at different locations, you can find the Treasury Building, the remains of the Queen's palaces, the famed Lotus Mahal, and the Water Pavilion. The expansive layout, the simple appeal of the structures that are still standing, and some intricate features such as the water circulatory systems used to cool the habitat reaffirm that the best brains were at work when Hampi was built. Take your time to roam around this place. Located at the rear of the enclosure is an opening that will lead you to the grand structure called the Elephant Stables. It is one of the representative structures whose images figure frequently in connection with Hampi. The guards' quarters is nearby. The Elephant Stable is one of the least damaged structures at Hampi. It has a row of 11 domed structures, of which the central dome is a bit elaborate and resembles a temple hall, while the 5 domes, each on its either side, bear the stamp of Islamic architecture. Metal hooks inside these stables reaffirm that the elephants were indeed parked here. The tour of the Royal Centre brings out the meticulous planning and grandiosity that mark these structures. This was certainly a haven if one were to consider the nondescript plains beyond and the extremes of weather that the landscape is subject to year on year. The fact that they have survived for over 500 years is certainly evidence that the builders of Vijayanagara visualized a very long stint as its occupants. The sacking that is evident reminds once again that nothing is permanent.